Hey guys, so happy finals week. So at my school, finals is only like 3 days. They really cram everything in 3 days. It's currently Tuesday, December 9th, 5:57 p.m. This week I have 3 finals. I had one yesterday, I have one today, and then one tomorrow. All of my other classes, they've been like final projects. Well, little classes update. In my mass media class, I finished with 100%. Let's go. In my children's literature class, finished with 100%. Yes. In my exploring film class, finished with 100%. Thank you. Christian theology. I had my final for that yesterday. So on that final, I got a B-. But I finished the class with a 90%. Just barely stayed at an A. It's okay. And today, gulp, I have my final for my music lessons. So because I go to school here on an orchestra scholarship, I'm required to take lessons, and I have my final for that today. So hopefully that goes well. I don't have a grade for that. I don't think she puts in grades for that. At the end of the day, I'm like, okay, it's like mostly participation. Also, I'm paying $300 to take these lessons. And then tomorrow, the big boy that I'm preparing for is ethics. Listen, ethics is just a gen ed for me. Here's the kicker though. Right now I'm at a 99.1%. Sounds great, right? He's not put in 7 assignments. 4 of those 7 assignments are quizzes that I did not get 100% on. So I found out that attendance for ethics is not in the grade book or like worth a grade. So I just never showed up. And our final is cumulative of the entire semester. So I have no idea what's going on. I have a little study guide that makes no sense to me. And I've started studying a little bit. Also makes no sense to me. I think this class, he doesn't do like percentage, he does like points, and I think it's worth 1,000 points. I'm pretty sure that the final's worth like 150, 200 points, which is a pretty fat percent of my grade. So I'm #cooked. I can't wait. So yeah, I have my final for music lessons in about 30 minutes. Let's just hope I don't cry. And then tomorrow I move out of the dorm, and I move back home for Christmas break. So yeah, I'm just gonna try not to let this kill me. Okay guys, I'm about to go in. I'm so scared. Like, literally, why am I having more anxiety over this than my freaking theology final? I don't know, but I'm about to go in. I'm hoping she lets me leave early, because usually my lesson is 30 minutes long, but I don't really want to be there until 7. So okay, sorry, this is horrible lighting, but I'm surprising my boyfriend with a stocking since we're not actually gonna be together for Christmas. First of all, I got us a gingerbread house to make tonight, since this is our last night together before I leave. And then I got him a stocking. There's a candle, 2 energy drinks, a Pez dispenser because apparently he likes those. And then I got him some Reese's, some Gummy Nerds clusters, and then my personal favorite, and I think I'll use this more than him, this is Neato stress ball. It's not a Neato cube like I wish it was, but they only have the balls. He'll probably break it, but it's fine. I'll probably use it more than he does. But yeah, I just made him a little stocking. So yeah, he'll see the stocking before he sees this video. So surprise, y'all. I just got out of my lesson. I'm gonna cry. At the end, it was, excuse my language, it was fucking horrible. At the end of my lesson, she was like, yeah, that was rough. And I was like, yeah, it was. And she was like, I think maybe we need to like change the method, like the method book that you're doing, because like I just like, this is the third semester and I just feel like you're not making the progress that like maybe you should be. And I was like, she like ripped me a new one in like the most polite way possible for like 5 minutes. I was trying so hard not to cry. Hopefully I don't lose my scholarship, because that's the only reason I can afford to go to the school. Oh, and then after like I was done playing that shit show, like literally biting my mouth so I wouldn't cry, she was like, let's play some Christmas music. And I was like, and I butchered that as well, because like I am already trying not to cry, like in this horrible emotional state, and then I butcher Oh Christmas Tree. I was like, you're kidding. So now I'm gonna go to my boyfriend's and try not to kill myself learning ethics. So okay, good morning guys. I don't know if you can hear me because it's extremely windy outside, but I just loaded up mostly everything in my car. It's 8:49 a.m. So I loaded up everything except my backpack, my Red Bull that low-key matches me, and the flowers that my boyfriend got me. That's pretty much everything. This is my roommate's side. But now I'm going to clean out my fridge, because we can't have anything that will spoil in there. So I'm gonna clean that out. There'll be a few more things that I have to take to the car. It's 8:51. My last final is at 1. So I have a while until the final. I'm just gonna study and chill. Low-key, I have not finished studying. I have not finished the study yet. So I don't have high hopes for this final, but I just want to get it done and like over with. Also, I stayed at my boyfriend's last night, and so this morning we said goodbye. I haven't cried yet, but I think once I get home and I'm like, oh, I'm not seeing him today, then I'll cry. Yeah, we ended up not doing the gingerbread house last night because I just study mostly when it's like relax, because this has been a pretty stressful week, just like in terms of finals and homework and stuff. So I'm very excited for Christmas break, although I'm gonna be away from my boyfriend and my best friends. I'm excited to have a break away from the school and homework. So hey guys, so I just woke up going to my final. I took a nap for about an hour, I think, and then I woke up, studied for like 5 minutes, and was like, yep, I gotta go. As long as I get a B in this class, I'm chilling, and I don't care about this class. So right now I have a 99.2 because he has not graded anything. So yeah, as long as I finish with an A or B, chillin'. So I'm about to be there and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Okay, so I'm walking out of the religion building for the last time this semester. Praise God, because I just finished my ethics final. So I was most nervous for this final. I would go to ethics maybe once a week, even though I had it twice, and I just overall didn't really know what was going on in there. Tell me why that was my easiest freaking final. Y'all, what? Literally, I looked at the questions, I was like, wait. He chose the easy ones. The questions was like, oh, so you're creating a new ethics academy, create an about section, talking about the philosopher behind the idea. Tell me, I literally drew out a fucking website. It is 1:46. This final started at 1. I was the second to last person in there. There were 2 people who came in after me when the test had already started. Tell me why they finished before me. Tell me why that was my easiest final. I don't know, I actually felt like I knew what was going on. And I used John Stuart Mill as the answer for 3 out of the 4 questions. Just because his ideas locked in my head, bro. So I feel like the final actually went really well. I don't know if I was just writing too much or what, because everybody started getting up and leaving, and I was like, am I being pranked right now? Anywho, I think I'm gonna go get McDonald's perchance because I'm hungry and I have to pee. Yeah, I thought that final was gonna take me a lot longer than what it did. So my checkout time is 3:45 to 4. Guess I can go take another nap or just watch YouTube. Celebrate that I am done with this semester. Finally, praise God. You guys, tell me why adding a class or substituting a class is literally the hardest thing ever. I had to do both this semester. I don't even know if my substitution form, where it's at, where it ended up. Last I know, it was sent to my advisors, and that was the last thing I've ever heard about it. So I don't know if the class is actually substituted or not. I think that I can change later on. But I've been adding a class. It's something I have to take. It's private lessons. They've been sending me on a wild goose chase. Today is the last day that campus is open or whatever until after break. And I just remembered about this today and I was like, shit, I need to add this. So I fill it out really quick and then I go into registrar and she was like, oh, you need a signature? And I was like, and she was like, well, since you're at the max credit hours and you're, okay, she was actually really sweet. I don't know why I'm making fun of her. She was like, since you're at the max credit hours and you're trying to add an extra, you have to get signature from either your advisor or the head of the department. So I had to come back over here to the freaking music building, and my advisor was not in today. So I had to quickly get a signature from the department or the head of the department or whatever, because he was literally about to go into a meeting. I was like, shoot, I really need the signature. And so he took a quick moment, signed it. Got to go back to registrar and see if they will freaking take my form now. Hopefully they do, because I really want McDonald's and I wasn't gonna get McDonald's until after I did this, so we'll update. Okay guys, update. Got it all finished. I'm officially at 19 freaking credit hours. KMS. But It's fine because I needed that, so.
Where you're just cutting straight across. Nobody has bangs that are like.
Okay guys, I have everything loaded and about to leave. Okay you guys, I just got home. I had to make some pit stops at some family at 8 o'clock. So now I'm just going to eat dinner and hang out with my family. Actually done with fall semester. Final week is over. I'm so excited. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you